Hi everybody, it's Gean from BonnieGean.com. Today is video number 18 of our video blogging challenge. And what I thought I'd do today is show you exactly what I do once I import a video into Camtasia, how I go about rendering it, editing it, and getting it done for YouTube. So as you can see, we are looking at my Camtasia screen right here. And this is the timeline down here at the bottom. This is my introductory screen. And over here is where I end my videos. So you'll recognize this right away. Now, the introduction is what I ordered from Gean and I'll put a link at the bottom of this video so that you go over there if you actually want to get one yourself. So the first thing that I do is I make sure that when I put my introduction in here, I get the sound level exactly the way I want it. And that tells me that, this level here is pretty decent. So when I go to File and import my media, I will go to the directory that has my video. And I have one here of the puppy that I would like to incorporate. So we're going to put this in here. And it pulls it into Camtasia here at the bottom. So what I want to do is I want to double click on my timeline. And then I want to right click on this and say to add the timeline at the playhead. So this will put the video over here on the timeline. And then you can see right away the sound level is very much higher than the sound level of my introductory screen. So I always want to make sure I click on this, go to audio. I want to enable the noise removal right away, and I want to level up that volume so that it's quite a bit lower than what it was actually recorded at. I will go close up on my screen, and I will check out here how much of the front end of the video I want to take out. So that means listening. So definitely want to remove that. So we're going to cut that out. And then let's listen again.
Good. Well, tell me what you really think. Good. Tell me what you really think.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is basically what I do is I listen to the video and I decipher at what point I want to bring the video in and actually start. Now, this was a day where I was in my office working and the puppy wasn't happy with me because I was ignoring her. But there are sections within this video that I really don't want to show. Like, for instance, here's a piece of paper laying on the edge of my desk. And at some point it becomes a close-up. And I really don't think that's adequate to keep in my video. So I will listen to this video and chop off the front half of it. So let's see where this can start. So let's go here and drag this all the way back to the beginning. I'll give a quick listen to see if I actually want to keep this in my video.
Well, tell me what you really think. Good. Tell me what you really think. Go ahead. What? What? Are you yelling at me? You are?
All right, so I think like right there is a good spot, and we could cut out everything prior to that. So I will use the scissor tool and then give it another listen.
What? What?
And there we go.
Are you yelling at me? You are?
And then I'll go to the tail end of the video and check out where I want to cut it off there. There was that point of this video that day where she decided she was done yelling at me, and I really don't want to include the tail end of that part of this video. So I will go here and listen. And the reason why I would take most of this out is because
I'm sitting here at the computer and I'm trying to do my video, and she's not letting me.
And I will cut that out. And then when I'm pretty happy with what I've got, I'll zoom out here and take the end of this. This is the tail end of every video that I do, and I will get it ready and put it into place. And as you can see, we've cut out a significant amount of this video. Once I'm happy with the way it is, I'll move everything into position and I'll butt this up against my introductory screen, and I'll take the tail end here and attach it to the back end of the video. And I'll get a close-up view here to make sure that I have it correctly. Now where the doggy video ends and my screen here starts for the tail end, I will put a transition here. So I'll go to transition. I like the fade through black and I'll plaster that in there. I'll also do a fade in at the beginning from my introductory video into the new video itself. And I'll put another fade there. And I will save this. And I always make sure that I save my project throughout the time that I'm working on it. You never know if you lose electricity or somebody walks in the room and interrupts you and you don't remember what you did last. So I always remember to save it. Now, let's say that I want to add something to, this video to let you know what I'm doing. So I can enter a call out here and place a call out on the timeline. And what that does is it allows me to place anything here. Like I could put a button here that, has an arrow pointing to the dog. I could put a lower third, change that to a lower third by stretching it out, taking it to the bottom of the screen and stretching that out. And when I do a lower thirds, I always like to use the eyedropper, the color dropper actually, so that I can match the color of this with something, with some other color that's in the video. So let's say we go up here to fill, select my color. I could select the color of the edge of my desk. I could select the color of the carpeting on the floor. It's a natural thing that if you want to put a lower third down here somewhere, that you always use the palette that's within the video itself. Don't put some god-awful color like red, because red has nothing to do with the palette that's in this window. So always make sure that you match your lower third color with something that's inside, the video itself. Anyway, once you have that figured out, you can even go black because my puppy dog is black. And then you could go in here and put some writing that introduces the screen. And then you want to make sure that you shrink it enough so you can see it. I'll make it 30. And then I will bold it. And I always want to make sure that take out that extra space at the end so it centers it. And then put it in the middle. And we're golden. So then you have to figure out how long you want this lower third to show on the screen.
Why are you yelling at me? You are? Are you telling me what you think?
So once you're happy with it, then I'll zoom out. I'll go to the end of my video. I will highlight everything. And I will go up here to File, Produce and Share. And I'll produce it based on the values that I've done in my previous videos. I never change them from week to week. I always leave it the same. And we'll go down here to VB18. And we will call this something to the nature of VBC, which is Video Blogging Challenge. Puppy Yell or something. I'll just call it Puppy Voice. Or in this case, this would be Video Blogging Challenge Day 18, so I pulled Day 18. And then I will save it. And it will ask me if I want to play it after production. I usually say yes, so I can check it out before I upload it. And then say finish, and it will render my video. And that's pretty much all there is to it. That's really all I do when I render my videos. Each one is different, depending on what I want to accomplish with the video, whether I want to add pictures or do an overlay or edit the front and back. Every video that I do is different. I don't follow the same steps every time I do a video. It depends on what I want to put in there, what I'm explaining on the screen, if I want to show pictures to back up my claims. It's all different. No video is ever exactly the same, other than the fact that I always start with the intro, I always end with the outro. So really all there is to it. So until we talk again tomorrow, you take care, be safe, have fun, and I'll see you soon.